How are you guys doing today? Oh, my volume, ow. Okay, except when it needs to be.
Danganronpa.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Danganronpa.
Oh, I forgot about the different investigation music. Okay. What's important to the data center? Oh, wait. Now I remember. The Monokuma door.
Hey, Makoto!
Ah, Makoto. Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? I forget how I did everyone's voices. Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah!
So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But...
Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean...
Because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck. So, you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. That's reassuring. Everything will be okay. Right? Alright, here goes nothing. I need to turn down my lights so I can see the game. Because I can't change my monitor's brightness for some reason. So anything that is black just reflects my face. Also, I just smudged my glasses. That's fun. Okay. Alright, here goes nothing. Threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Why would you throw all your weight into it? There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... Whoa! This place is totally sci-fi! Yeah, I was kinda thinking the same thing. Makoto is like everyone's guinea pig. That's true. Especially in, like, the trials. Or, less of a guinea pig there, but, like, everyone still just... Wait, there's evidence against that. Tell him, Makoto. Come on. You know this, Makoto. What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though. Like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Fumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? This game just turns into a Gundam game. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, Let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start... That's not smart! I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on. You can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Oh no, Monokuma sound effects. Huh? Did you hear that? My voice is dying. Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but... I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? I took a good look at the control panel. And I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. Just like Hina said, there's one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. Oh, the room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kinda scared out of my mind right now. So, I'll just cheer you on from over here. Hina really likes sending Makoto to his death. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey. I don't know. Oh, my chat disconnected. That's fun. Okay, it reconnected. That's totally a good sign. I don't know if I should do a mixture of Monokuma's voice and Hina's voice. Oh well. I'm just gonna do my voice from Monokuma. Ah! Give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina? What? Aw, man. Busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Aw, man. She really wants Makoto to explode. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What? For real? Yep, looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. Ooh. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey.
I don't want to have to read things I've already read. Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory was right.
But...
Oh no, it's a bad sign if I'm already tired. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... This is like the third time I've had to read this. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Haha, plot twist. Johnny Joestar is the mastermind, so he didn't have to take a step into school because he's crippled. And the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right? I'm so tired. It's a bad sign if I'm already tired. Okay. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making. Oh. No, it's nothing. Okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... this is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't... okay. I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like... you wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't just waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door? It just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. Oh. You're right. It's locked. But why? Of course it's locked! Because the data center is now restricted! Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then, that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So... right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo!
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there, and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? I probably should have. No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance. And you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. He's gone. But...
so,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? Hi. In fact, If you think back to when we got locked out of the control room. Oh, okay. That proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave... Well, that hatch couldn't have been opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice! You got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at a full sprint. And I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Hina's a nice character. So Monokuma's in the data center now. So, important places: garden, dojo, biolab. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. Biolab first. Because I know what's in there, and it's the big important. Plus, it was locked before, so it's gonna have the most important thing. In my opinion. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. It's almost like they were working on flash freezing human meat. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? It's so that way you don't get too warm and complain to Monokuma. Duh, Makoto. It's Monokuma's hibernation room. He's a bear after all. Oh wait, this is where the tarp came from. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. That's where the tarp for Mukuro stuff came from. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side, there's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. That's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Is there an official term for that? Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there's... I'm assuming Mukuro's body hasn't been cleaned up. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Wait. Yeah, 9. That adds up. Unless Mukuro's body has been cleaned up, and in which case it... the ones on the left. The right-hand lights are off. Yeah. But, okay, wait. I'm not done here yet? Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue lights will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as the daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. Why would you need that for the fridge for dead bodies? This is the instruction manual for the fridge? Well, looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. Some kind of makeshift morgue. It doesn't seem makeshift, though, if they have the fridges. And about those lights by each slot. Looks like it sets so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which means inside each slot lit up blue, another one of the victims is... Yeah. Can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. Yeah. To do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Okay, wait. So... is Mukuro's corpse still in here? No! So that number of lights doesn't add up. Oh, he did. Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here? Wait, what did that say? I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. Oh, maybe it's in the tool shed. What if it's not in here either? Then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? The corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so... I'd better look into it. The number of corpses doesn't add up. Unless Mukuro's corpse is hidden somewhere. Killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh. I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. Then this originally came from the Biolab? Okay. So the biolab is important. I'm gonna check the dojo before the biolab. Which I probably should have done to begin with, but oh well. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give back Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing. Byakuya probably will, at least. Nobody's gonna say that. See? Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. I feel kind of bad for Toko. Like, she's annoying and all, but I don't know. Her life hasn't been the best, so I don't know. And Byakuya is mean to her. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. What? Okay, I guess it's not important. There's some kind of weird machine or something. Yeah, right. Yeah, but like, it doesn't add up. There are 9 lights, but there are 10 dead bodies. Or 10 people died. Right, did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then Mukuro's death. Which makes 10. That would make sense, but like, I think if we checked the corpses for everyone, and we also oh wait, I need to go to the second floor here. But all the corpses were dead bodies, is the thing. I'm just saying. None of them had pulses, and a large amount of them died in front of us. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorm. Which means I have to do it. Fake body? How? Actually, I mean, it could work, but like, does that mean someone was falsely executed? No. Because Monokuma cares too much about the rules. This is the second floor of the dorms. Looks like some ancient ruins. Wait, no, because it couldn't be a fake body, because everyone who was executed admitted to the murder, except for Mukuro's. And Mukuro blew up in front of us. Actually, no, that could have been a fake body. Well, no, because... No, because it couldn't be a fake body, because Kyoko... No, okay, I'm not skipping past this. It couldn't be a fake body, because Kyoko is a detective. She should know the difference between a real and a fake dead body. Yeah, but... Okay, know what, never mind. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. Know what? Okay, I've played this game before, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Or I know how this game goes. None of the bodies are fake. I'll go ahead and say that. Battlefield trailer song, please. Wait, was there something that said Battlefield? Why is there a giraffe in the locker? Oh, wait, no, did he say it was like a battlefield? Yeah, he did. Okay. My brain no work. Oh, hey, it's a dorm room. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. The bed is completely torn apart. It really isn't. There's just some blood, some burns, some paper. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. Oh! Okay, so, right, you weren't here for the start of the game. These are on all the windows so that we can't escape from the windows. Oh, that's the door. This is the... Oh, that's the girls' bathroom. My brain is not working tonight. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Fair enough, Makoto. Let's check out the boys' bathroom, though. Whoa! A fish tank! Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that the mirror worked before in this game. I wish fish tanks were actually in bathrooms. I can't interact with these. I mean, it would probably get broken within like a day, and all the fish would die. But it would still be cool for like the day that it was there. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. True. If they use thick glass, that would be... I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does this mean... Well, let's just give it a try. Took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. I'm still gonna try every locker. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think there's only one locker that you can open. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, it's locked. Huh. What do I do? There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. Yeah, no way to get it open. Maybe this locker, which is like busted open? Or not. Did I try interacting with this one? Huh. Guess there's nothing in there. No, it says there's something important. I'll go talk to Kyoko first, I guess. Wait, it said it was the headmaster's room. Oh no. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko. Oh, I tabbed out. Oh my.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I've decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Okay. There's a PC on the desk. Must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, looks like they were very interested in the Ultimate Despair. The PC still has some search results on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the Ultimate Despair.
However...
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The Ultimate Despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
Whew.
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kiri-Kiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. Okay. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here. Not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean, like, a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password, and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right. That's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden door this hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. Maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Oh. Ah, I have a smudge on my glasses. How? What? That did it. Kyoko, it worked.
why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not... I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There's a brightly colored box here. Seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If this is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Hey, remember the opening cutscene for the game? Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? What was in the box? It was wrapped up all nice, so I never would have guessed what was inside. Human bones. Kyoko said just as I thought. I have to find out what she meant by that, okay? Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box? My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. I'm not reading this voice line out again. Or reading this line out again. Alter Ego said the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
that most likely, my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption, anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point, she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Is my chat disconnected? No, it's not. Okay. So, wait, I don't know if anyone who saw the opening cutscene is here. But if anyone is, how do you feel about that reveal? Huh, this picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet, to now find something like this. What do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now, he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the opportunity he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Why is that a truth bullet? The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
because
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words,
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority. The headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
it would seem
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko,
I
don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then... I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
Hey,
Listen, Makoto? Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a
need to
second.
Get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. Aww. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened. What I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please. Just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then, I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko. It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff. The one who finalized the plan to isolate you. was the Hope's Peak's headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... I'm not reading this again. Stop. Stop doing a flashback to the same line like 50 times. Of us met in the main, I think that's meant to say main hall, in the male hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. And there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Do you guys have any guesses on who the mastermind is? After all, it's pretty similar to... Okay, I read this. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. Took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then... use the... Wait, but... What about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader. And... Alright, just what I was hoping for. Is my chat disconnected? No, it's not. Okay. I keep thinking it is, since I haven't seen any messages in a while. Now, let's see what we've got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really tell. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebooks also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. We were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? Can I check the rest? I don't see anything that might be a clue. Okay, maybe heroes is the only important one. This thing is... Oh, I remember this. It's practically empty. There's just one thing. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. Could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. How can you tell that? Just from the handwriting? Okay, you know what? Never mind. And all the letters are spaced out evenly. Like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there. Words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world, to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. Couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I can't read. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair, okay? But the more I see, the less it makes sense. Because these lockers... I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Okay, nothing that could be a clue. Okay, nothing that can be a clue. Okay. So now what do I have to do? I honestly forget how this one goes. Maybe I have to talk to Kyoko and, Hiro. There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but I'd better give her some more time. Okay. Where's Hiro? Oh, I need to check the headmaster's room. I can't talk. Oh, I'm so tired. Need to check the headmaster's room. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it. This will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto. Let's see. Oh, Byakuya. I was trying to interact with Byakuya. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class number 78. Student registry? It contains profiles for all of us. And Mukuro.
So in other words...
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class number 78. That must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words...
there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusawa, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So in other words...
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? Why do you ask me to explain everything in the trials? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floated. Wait. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if... I can't read. I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the ultimate despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So, why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 30... I can't read 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Okay. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice? For me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along. She's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words...
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it, or don't, as you will. I'll keep in mind. Thanks. Okay, wait. So... Not report card, truth bullets. Wait, I didn't get a truth bullet. Did I? Oh, I did. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, 31. Okay. I need to check something real quick. Wait, Wait, They really did. Okay. Okay. That's a surprise to me. Oh, should I do... I think this is a long trial, so I'm gonna wait till next
This is a
stream.
school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best,
Oh.
your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested,
Oh, I guess
please
investigation
make
isn't
your way
over.
to the gym ASA possible.
What, now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that... He said to go to the gym, right? Oh, hey Hiro. Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait. There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Are you guys still awake? Because I'm about to fall asleep. Oh, here comes Monokuma. Hello! Welcome! Welcome, hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? Wait, I think I know what it is. This must be the envelope. Look, okay. I don't say that, because I'm gonna fall asleep on stream. Wait. I just realized you're probably saying that as a joke of the time that you fell asleep on stream, I think. Or while I was streaming. But still, I'm probably gonna end up falling asleep on stream at some point. And, do you have any guesses on who the mastermind is? And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. There's something important about what's inside of this envelope, so you might want to pay close attention to it. Monokuma's... Oh, wait, no, now I remember. It doesn't matter, because I think there's only one in this envelope. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Yeah, it's just one picture. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but... there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, and we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusaba? Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here posed like this is weird enough on its own, or by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Most people are wearing matching uniforms. Sakura and Hifumi aren't, and Leon isn't, and Celeste isn't, and Hiro isn't, but everyone else is. Oh, and Junko isn't. Or is she? I can't tell. I don't know. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture. But what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean, could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out! But, I told ya, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. He's singing Scatman again. I guess that means he's done talking. Dang it. Group photo, woohoo. Is that all? Is that all the investigation? So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? Just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Okay. I'm still surprised that they did something with this that I didn't notice my first time seeing the game. Okay, where is everybody else? Byakuya's in the archive. Because I also didn't notice that 10 people had died and only 9 bodies were in the morgue my first time seeing the game. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait. But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. There's something to investigate in here. Ow. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, I forgot how good this investigation music is. Hey, Hiro. Makoto. What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hiro. What's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Makoto's the scariest person in school, confirmed. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. The first thing I saw when I got there was her, passed out again. Huh. Toko. Oh. Toko, why would you look in the freezer for the bodies if you're hemophobic? Toko. Why? It's open. Oh, but Toko. Sure, I'll check Toko. Toko, are you okay? No. No. She's not come on. Actually, no, she wouldn't die of freezing. Because not enough time has passed since we were in the biolab for that. She's not dead, is she? It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were... I'm gonna have to read this. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? How did I do my Genocide Jack voice? Or Genocide Jill voice? I don't remember. No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot. First off, that voice line. Second off, this. Every time I talk to Genocide Jill. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay. So why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Her memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! She said the funny word. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No. It's more like half. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Bianchi is around somewhere, doing his own investigating.
Yes, yes.
By himself? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now. I'm pretty sure he's happier without you there, but okay. Go have fun with that, Genocide Jill. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Probably the body? The fridge. It's open. Wait. I'm sorry, I just thought. Is the one with Mondo's body in it just a normal fridge? Since he's just butter at this point? I feel kind of bad for laughing about that, but like... And Celeste was crushed and burned alive. She would just be a bunch of ashes. You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. Makoto, open the fridge, get some butter. The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. Is that Kyoko? Yeah.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko,
Makoto.
it's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh, yeah,
It would seem
it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Kyoko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem
I imagined she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything gonna be so difficult with her?
Anyway.
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. So, then there should be 10 bodies. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside that fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here when we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So
You may be right. Either way, I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. Poke the body! Do it!
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then,
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? I guess I'll wait over here. Look at the tarps. Oh, wait. Ah, it's the same as the one I found in the garden tool shed. If I remember, that tarp had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Okay. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
whew,
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. I'm standing here looking at her. I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Or maybe Makoto was taking the picture, who knows? Oh, I already did this. On the left side, yeah. This again. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Wait. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Okay, Makoto. I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast. Well, yeah, she just poked the body on the cheek and went, yep, that's dead alright.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file says they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they gave.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right as she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. But Hiro can. He has a 30% accuracy. So, like, he can tell this for us. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision those possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of those possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Okay.
Hey.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Oh, I accidentally tapped out.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. I can't. My voice is dying. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh, wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
Luke,
You really are naive. You know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can. I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations. Yes. Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Okay. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into it, but to get into any of the lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook,
I see.
the one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must have been your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because,
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes I can't read. Makes perfect sense. But there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
what? If that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too? Video.
Makoto,
I need a drink of water. Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers. Right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
so...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto,
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. The DVD. And it says, Class 78, Urgent Interviews.
so...
I found it in that hidden room, after you left.
Anyway,
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. No, Makoto's kinda stupid. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Oh, I didn't mean to... okay. Oh, and now it's my turn. Do Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble? So as it turns out, the arrangements I've made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to those questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life, and all because of the mastermind.
However,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Don't agree! Come on. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. Got that DVD from Kyoko. Head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Oh, I just looked at the time. Looks like this stream is only going to be the investigation. Where's the AV room? Wait, I should talk to Hina first. I don't know. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Sorry, I gotta go. What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina. Why? Why won't you talk to me? I'm telling you, Makoto's pretty scary. He's intimidating. Everyone's scared of him now. Oh, AV room is over here. There's absolutely nothing in here. Oh, wait. That, I forgot that was from before. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. I still feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? I haven't done Sayaka's voice in so long. How did I do that? You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life at the school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. No. She technically didn't die first. He died first. Because he died at the start of the game. So, why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? I mean, have you seen this school? If she didn't know about the murder, this would be a pretty nice school to live in. I'm not spawning pigs! I'm playing Danganronpa right now, not Minecraft. As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before... No one has op except me. And I might have given it to... Wait. I don't remember how to pronounce your name on Twitch. But, Taonli? Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. You might... Sure. I'll just go with Razmataz. Did I op you? I don't remember. What I saw next pushed me right over the edge. It's me! Okay. What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. Wait, is this the... Okay. I think this might be the same thing as what happened on my old server, where for some reason, it just wouldn't stop spawning sheep. I think it's just doing that again, and I don't know why, but it might. He and I were having what seemed to be like, or what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of... It's in circles. Huh, I don't know. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this. I don't know, because I'm not spawning them.
Now, Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
It's crop circles, except pigs. It's pig circles. Hero's about to freak out over that.
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within this school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. Nah! Makoto. Very observant. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie! Looks like it broke. Out of service. It just so happened to break just now.
Too bad.
Now, then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure, my butt. No swearing on my Christian Minecraft server, Makoto. That's illegal. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question, and they'd all say yes. Couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Hey, right as it hit midnight.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you-know-where.
I'm gonna go ahead and go through the intro for the class trial. like the reading before the save point, just to make my life a little easier tomorrow. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said. Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hero? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appeared.
I can't tell what that says.
I'm on fire.
Strong silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot. I didn't read ahead on this one. My loins are ablaze.
Yes.
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful
With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what Master wants, it can be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. That's a screenshot from me. That's a good reaction image. Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
The final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaximum sorrow.
that's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial. And this time, it'll be fair. What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know?
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy universe, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious... what is that word? Drivel? Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of
This
my
will be
family.
over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid. Suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. at the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
So,
Ready to win. Right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Okay. I started making my way toward the opening. Step after step toward that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. Yeah, that's how closing your eyes work, Makoto. All sound too disappeared. Now you're just deaf. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Chills, chills, kills!
Well then, let's begin! Save. Yes. And now... what, do I even have any more skills? No. Okay, now... I'm gonna sleep. Final trial is gonna be tomorrow night, so... get excited. It's a good one. In my opinion, it's the best one in this game. As the final trial.